Hey everybody, it's April and I'm planking at the office today. And my theme today is, are you planning to plank someday? How about today? Today's a good day to plank. Okay, so I'm going to start on forearms and then we'll probably switch around a little bit. You can start on your hands if you like, that's totally up to you. So on forearms, bring your hands around your biceps so you know you have the right distance. Bring your arms back out in front of you. You can interlace fingers if you like. I think that makes it a little easier. You may not, that's up to you. Pull your shoulders down your back, then lift your upper back, lift your chest, pull in your belly, come up on your toes, shift your weight forward slightly. The timer has begun. And then do all of those things again. Press into the floor. So I felt myself lift up a little bit more. And oop, look, my hips went up. Make sure you're nice and long. You don't want your hips sticking up too high. That just kind of becomes a dolphin pose. And there's nothing wrong with a dolphin, but it's not the same as a plank. So you do want to keep checking in. So I'm pulling in my navel again. You know, even think about you're trying to pull your navel through your spinal cord. Tightening up your glutes. Oh yeah. So we're working on those nice tight glutes, a nice little derriere, pressing your heels back, pressing into the floor again. So maybe you've been saying, you know, I think I'm going to start planking someday. Well, when is someday? Is someday, why wouldn't today be someday? You need to have a little bit more of a plan than someday, whether it's planking or any type of physical exercise or your activity, or trying to change your diet or drink more water, anything like that. Someday really is today. Today was someday a few days ago, or maybe a year ago, or however long you've been talking about it. Sometimes you just got to put those words into action and quit talking about someday. Make today the day. 1:30. And sometimes it's really just a mental thing. Like, especially for plank, there's no reason not to do plank today because it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You don't need much time. You could just say, I'm going to plank today for a minute. What's a minute out of your day? Nothing. If you have kids at home, when they're taking a nap, do it. Or when they're eating. I mean, a minute is really nothing as far as planking or anything. We're coming up on 2 minutes. I'm going to switch to my hands. And I tell you what, every time I start on my forearms and then go to my hands, it makes my arms shake. I don't know why, but here they are. They're shaking already. Pulling in your belly, tightening up your glutes. Remember, every time you switch, you got to come back to that good form again. So make sure your butt isn't sticking up too high. This is just like a bad down dog when you're doing that. And you don't want them sinking down, because look, then my shoulder blades are pulling together, my hips are dropping. That puts 230. That puts way too much pressure in your lower back. So don't do that. So maybe your concern is, I'm just going to try and tick off some of the reasons why today is not your day, but maybe you're concerned about not having the right form. Well, that's one reason why you can turn on your camera while you're planking and watch what you're doing. And that helps make sure that you have good form while you're doing your plank. Or have somebody watch you while you're doing it, just to check. 3 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and switch to side plank. Ta-da! Stacking your feet if you can, or you can bring your top foot in front of you, but just really stay nice and lifted. Press your bottom hand into the floor. But remember, this is a little bit of an arm balance, so if you're having trouble with your balance, I'm hoping I'm not exposing too much here. Oh goodness, my bra strap is showing. Heavens to Betsy. Keep lifting your hips. Press your bottom foot toward the floor. We're going to switch right now, so you're not going to see that anymore. Good heavens. I'm trying to keep this G-rated, and look at me showing too much. Lifting your hips, reaching your upper arm to the sky. Pressing the sole of your bottom foot toward the floor. I didn't realize I was going to have a wardrobe malfunction while I was planking. So I guess that kind of makes it dubious as to whether you can wear anything to plank. 4 minutes. No, look, see, I'm able to plank. It's just, can you plank on camera with whatever you're wearing? So don't use that as an excuse. That April had a sweater on and her bra was showing. Goodness gracious. Because you're probably not going to be on camera while you're planking. You can if you want. You can stream it. That would be big fun if everybody took a day where they stream their plank. Okay, so, well, or sometimes I record and then I post it. We're at 4:30. Keep going. And remember, maybe this is the someday that you make your plank, hold your plank a little longer. Maybe you've been holding for 30 seconds and thinking you might add a little time onto it. Today's the day. Again, today is someday. Today is someday. It's the someday you talked about a while back, and now it's here. No reason not to make today the day. Okay, we're at 5 minutes. I'm going to hold a few seconds longer. Keep holding, press into the floor. Finish strong. Pull in your belly. Tighten up your glutes. Hold and breathe. Pull in your navel again. You've got this. And 5:15. Yay. Okay. All right. Well, sorry if you saw more than you wanted to. But remember, today's the day. Do it. And if it's not planking, whatever it is you're talking about doing, do it. Make the decision. Make the commitment. You've got it. You'll be successful. See ya.